Jose Mourinho has had a little bit of time to get his feet under the desk at Stamford Bridge again. So how's he been doing? Well, it's pretty good. There have been ups and downs, but I think tactically and technically he's been absolutely first class. Have a look at this little period of play against Cardiff early in the season. Now Chelsea set up with the 4-2-3-1 against Cardiff, who are playing well at the moment. Importantly, the wide players Whittingham and Cowie are very quick. Chelsea have got a back four, everything's fine. But Malky Mackay pushes his wide men on, asking a question of Chelsea. So what's Jose going to do? Well, do you know what? He decides to fight fire with fire. He takes off his left full-back, Bertrand on this occasion, and brings on another centre-forward, Torres. Now this is weird stuff. Cowie's got a massive amount of space there, but that's not a problem. He's just going to move the back three over and go man-to-man. Now it's quite brave to do that, but what it leaves him with is a 3-2-3-2 system. Very unusual, not many people use it, but the big help is it allows him to overload on that left-hand side, and that's exactly what happens. 2 minutes later, in fact less than that, 112 seconds, Eto'o scores precisely from that position. And what's his reward for scoring from that position? Well, he gets hooked 2 minutes later than that. And on comes Azpilicueta with as much speed as he possibly can, goes to left back, and they're back again to 4 at the back. So that's a period of 4.5 minutes. They've had 3 major changes in system. They went from 4 at the back to 3 at the back to 4 at the back again. And most importantly, they've actually gone to win the game. They've scored the goal, they've overloaded, they go on to cruise to the end of the game. Now, Jose Mourinho has done this many times in the past. We remember against Manchester United when he was Real Madrid manager last season. Nani gets sent off, he immediately puts on Modric. By the time Sir Alex Ferguson has had the chance to make a change at all, Modric has scored, the game's gone away from Manchester United and they're out of the Champions League. Just a few weeks ago against Southampton, half-time, things weren't going well for Chelsea. He goes to 4-2-4. Now, it changed a wee bit during the second half, but this is ancient stuff. This is stuff that was used when I was playing. But 4-2-4 was what was asked for, and he used it brilliantly. And that's the thing about Mourinho. He will use any system and anything different, and he'll use it quickly, maybe quicker than any other manager in world football just now. And he's been pretty successful. Let's look at another little example here. This time against Norwich early in the season. 1-1, away from home. Cole gets a little injury and comes off. You're expecting Bertrand to come on. But nothing so simple from Jose Mourinho. He brings on Hazard and asks Schürrle to drop back a little bit. But he doesn't want Schürrle to go in the back line because he wants to go and win this game, even though it's away from home. So the back three move over again. Luiz, Terry, Ivanovic, they're back in there. They're taking a chance. They're going 3 at the back. Probably man for man again. Is it going to work? Well, yes, in fact, it is going to work. Because the man who scores a goal is Eden Hazard. Coming off that left-hand side, driving in there and scoring the goal. Now, it's not always going to work. When you take chances like this, sometimes it won't work. But his percentages so far this season have been exceptional. The most important thing is, lots of managers will figure out how to do it. But doing it at this speed, with this sort of imagination, I would argue with a lot of people that he is the special one, and he would argue that he's the happy one. But more than anything else at the moment, I would suggest tactically, he's the radical one.